Hello and welcome to Miss Hannah Loves Grammar. In this video we'll be answering the question, what is an infinitive? Well, simply put, an infinitive is the word to plus the verb stem or the root of a verb. So for example, if I were to say to have, this is an infinitive. I've used the verb stem have and the word to. This automatically makes it an infinitive. If I were to say the word to and then the verb stem dream, this phrase is an infinitive. Let's look at our first example. I'd like you to identify the infinitive in this sentence and consider what its function might be. Hit pause if you need thinking time. So, I would like to drink that lemonade. The infinitive is adding more precision to what I would like to do with that lemonade. It's adding more detail. It's important for you to realise that infinitives can be both nouns, adjectives, and adverbs in sentences. In this particular case, I would like to drink that lemonade. We're adding more detail around what is happening with the lemonade. So it's acting as an adverb. Let's take the next example though. It shows us that infinitives can be used as the subject of a sentence too. Hit pause if you need thinking time to identify where the infinitives are in the sentence and how they operate. So, to forgive is to love others. In this sentence, the subject is to forgive, and the person speaking is clearly sharing with us their focus on forgiveness. But they also elaborate on the other function of forgiveness, that it's to love others. Infinitives here are more than simply the action. They're directing the focus of the whole sentence. It's important for you to realise, as much as the idea that an infinitive can be the subject of the sentence or the object of the sentence or adding additional information about the subject of the sentence, that it cannot be an infinitive if it has plurals or past tense or any additional letters like s, es, ed or ing. An infinitive is the simplest version of the verb. Now it's your turn to spot the infinitives in the 4 sentences below. And identify, if you can, what the function is of each of the infinitives you spot. Hit pause if you need thinking time. So, what did you find? Sneha likes to arrive on time. In this specific case, the infinitive is the object of the sentence. We learn more about what Sneha likes. With the second example, Hamza likes to shout at those who disagree with him. We learn what Hamza likes to do. It's adding more detail about the action that is happening when he hears something he disagrees with. In each of these first 2 examples, we need the infinitive to clarify what is happening. With the third example though, we wanted to run for the charity, to raise money. To run is adding more detail around what we would be doing. But to raise money is an adverb phrase here. We're learning why we wanted to run. We're sharing a reason. The infinitive here has a different function to simply saying what we are doing. In the final sentence, the chicks began to follow their mother. We concentrate on the action that these chicks are doing by following their mother. So, an infinitive is the simplest. To and the verb stem. It can be used to support an adjective phrase, an adverb phrase. It can help identify the action, but it's often used to clarify further what the subject or object in the sentence is doing. Infinitives are generally easy to spot. They often include to plus something else, and in the video we concentrated on that. There is more to follow on the exceptions. But for us, the power of the infinitive is its multiple usage to add more detail for us about the action in any sentence. Why not subscribe to Miss Hannah Loves Grammar for all things English, literary and grammatical?